The USBC Masters is brought to you by Lumber Liquidators, hardwood flooring for less. By Geico, 15 minutes could save you 15% on car insurance. By Bear Aspirin, expect wonders. And by the United States Bowling Congress, the all-new bowl.com, your online source for all things bowling. Log on to bowl.com today. Rob Stone, Randy Peterson back here with you. 10th time the Masters has been held here in Reno. The first two won by the great Earl Anthony in 77 and 84. As we take a look at the great crowd here at the National Bowling Stadium and also take a peek at Ryan Simonelli and the bowling ball showing a little different look.
Well, there's the track flare, the rings, the oil rings on that urethane bowling ball. You notice that it's got a lot of surface on it because urethane balls don't hook as much, they don't grip the lane as much as reactive resin. So he adds surface to that. And then the rings are determined by his rev rate and also the strength of the core of the bowling ball. Obviously, urethane bowling balls aren't designed to be as strong as the stuff that you and I use, Rob, because we need the help. He doesn't.
You're saying I need help?
Well, we need help in terms of power and hook.
Yes, among other things. Here's Mike Scroggins. This is 4th top 10 finish of the season, and all of them have come in the last 6 events. He's down 12 as he gets set to close out the 6th. Come on, Messenger! Take your Wheaties!
Well, you heard a little double dribble on that release there, and I think that's what made this ball hit a little weak. Even though he gets the Messenger to come across, it bumps the 7, nudges the 7. Can you believe it? It doesn't go down.
I'm not sure what that 7-pin is even standing on right now. Looks like some of the base of it's hanging over.
Very flat bottom. And remember, for an event like this, they break out the new pins. Bottoms are going to be very flat, harder to knock down.
Time now for the Lumber Liquidators Know the Wood, bowling on the USBC Masters pattern.
Yeah, and this pattern is similar to the past years, and it's a sport bowling compliant oil pattern, which means it's at least a 3-to-1 ratio. This week, 2.5-to-1 ratio, 39 feet in length. The pattern plays multiple angles and has a moderate scoring pace. But what we're seeing right now is pretty simple. The left-handers are playing on the outside part of the lane, and the righties will be playing first air on the right side of the lane.
Again, the 7-pin does not go down for Scroggins. He opened up with a 3-bagger. Since then, nothing but spares, and he's starting to fall a little bit further behind Ryan Simonelli. Fourth straight spare for Mike Scroggins. Ryan Simonelli steps up right now, and Ryan, you see Mike Scroggins with 4 spares in a row, and you're coming off a strike in the 6th. What's your mindset right now?
Well, I know this next one could be really a step on the throat. So really gonna try to throw this next one good. Take it one at a time.
So Simonelli getting set, bottom of the 7th, trying to step on the throat of his opponent, Mike Scroggins.
I'll tell you what, this kid's got a lot of maple moxie. We've seen it before at the World Series of Bowling, and you're seeing it once again. Using urethane equipment, high rev guy, lots of power and speed, throwing it right at the 1-2 pocket.
Hey Ryan, nothing but strikes since the TV break. What were you saying to yourself during that timeout?
Well, you know, I'm really just trying to stay in the moment, not think ahead of myself, that's all.
I'm sure me talking to you helps you stay in that moment, right?
It does.
So here's Scroggins, down 34 now in the bottom of the 8th. Simonelli in firm control of this one right now. Scroggy needs a strike. He hasn't had one since the 3rd.
3 strikes, 3 strikes. 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 3 strikes, 3 strik
There he goes.
Well, Mike Scroggins knows that in order to have any chance, he's got to strike out 8th, 9th, and 10th frame. That'll give him 245. Ryan Simonelli is at 249 right now, so Scroggins has to strike out and hope for a break from Ryan Simonelli.
So a pair now for Scroggins as he tries to apply some pressure to the young 23-year-old from Buffalo, Ryan Simonelli.
Ryan Simonelli finished 3rd here in the RPI to earn an exemption for next season. That was back in December. So he's had some really nice success in this building. He's riding a lot of confidence right now. Great shot. Wow.
I didn't think that ball could hit that hard.
Well, the only 2 blemishes on the scorecard are ringing 7 pins, one in the 5th frame, one in the 9th frame right here. Watch how fast the 4 goes around the 7.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. He lost the moment right there.
It's exactly the opening Mike Scroggins is looking for. However, Ryan Simonelli can still strike out in the 10th frame and shut out Mike Scroggins by 1 pin.
Second one all week. It's got to be right there, huh?
3 strikes here in the 10th frame. He'll move on. Anything else, Mike Scroggins still has a chance.
First of 3 that he needs to shut out Mike Scroggins.
And when you're young, it's easy to shake off adversity. You know, you have a short memory. When you're old like me, it's a little bit tougher.
Really? See, I would actually think it would be reversed.
Really?
Yeah, when I was younger, I know a bad shot on the golf course or somewhere else, soccer, football, basketball, it stuck with me for a while. Now I'm able to shake it off better.
I think it's much easier to manage the nerves when you're younger than it is when you get older.
Wow.
And even Mike Edwards is agreeing with me.
Come on, carry. Yeah.
There's 2. 1 more for the win.
Come on, finish it.
Angelo Simonelli.
Can't give these guys a chance.
Sweating this one out with his son, Ryan.
Another 7 pin here. Mike Scroggins could then strike out in the 10th frame, and we would have a tie. And you know what that means, Rob?
Roll off.
Exactly.
Come on, let's go.
A strike to take on Walter Ray Williams Jr. He's got next.
Thank you. Thank you.
Scroggins steps up to close out the 10th.
Well, if this is what's in store for the right-handers, they're going to have their hands full with Ryan Simonelli.
Didn't like that one. His day is
already
done.
over. Don't worry about it.
Already done for Scroggins, and we check in with Ryan Simonelli again. Ryan, what was going through your mind after you missed that spare?
I didn't want to give it to him. I knew that I had to come back and strike because, I mean, he washed out there, but I don't think he does that if I give him a chance. So, thank you. Thank you.
One down. Up next, the living legend, Walter Ray Williams Jr. What do you need to do between now and the start of that match with Walter Ray?
Wow. It's going to be another tough one. I just got to stay calm. Can't think about it ahead of time.
Ryan, thanks for your time. We appreciate it. So Ryan Simonelli moves on 246 to 229. When we return, Kelly Kulick's positive effect on bowling when ESPN's coverage of the Lumber Liquidators PBA Tour returns to Reno.